Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drop Baby Podcast. Today we got your hosts, Jake and Fliz.
Fliz and Jake are here today.
Why do you
and
do-
we got our buddy Jesse with us. Jesse. So today we're gonna tell you for the first little segment we got up. It's called Outline.
Yeah. So I made the
Outline.
mistake of writing cast outline, and now it's a segment.
So the outline for this cast is to do the cast outline. This part pretty meta. I like that. You're a pretty meta writer.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna do our normal banter. A dead fresh plug.
Yeah.
The problem with Jesse. Gas station stories. 2 of them. And a fic. A fanfic.
No, and also Fliz talks about history.
Oh, I talk about history.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Fliz teaches history. I did want to be a history teacher, but you're blindsiding me.
Stop it.
Sorry. It's really addictive.
You're not sorry.
So, guys, we were playing ball cup.
It's not called that. Jesse, tell us about it. You're the expert. Tell us about it.
It's called a kendama.
Yeah, and what do you
what?
do with it?
You just do shit with it.
Yeah, you just do shit with it, man. You gotta know,
Wait, so
you
I can
know?
do anything I want? I don't have to do that order?
You can do whatever the fuck you want, man.
So, like, if I just wanted to, like, if I had it here, I could just keep, like...
I mean, if you want.
Alright. Hey, guys, that one guy loved the flute. Or did he hate it?
No, he hated the flute.
Why?
Because it was bad, Fliz.
You gave it to me.
I mean, yeah, it was good for a minute, but you overused it. You overused the flute. No, you don't. Stop. Don't just
Fuck you.
imitate a flute.
That was actually a train from, like, 6...
Nice train.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Drop Baby Podcast with
Oh
your
my
hosts, Les and Jake.
Dead Fresh Records!
What?
Yeah, Dead Fresh Records. We're
Okay.
doing a Dead Fresh Records plug. Two artists released mixtapes.
Whole mixtapes?
Whole
How many?
mixtapes.
How many?
The Pharaoh and the Grimy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full new mixtapes over on Dead Fresh Records YouTube
Give us
channel.
some. Why don't you just give some info about it?
We got videos in the works.
Yeah, we got videos in the works.
You guys are bad at this.
Yeah, man. So
Here, let me
pretty
take
much,
the-
pretty much what happened is we both released, mixtapes. You know, Grimy's got the Broken Drip, Pharaoh's got the Boy Emperor, and full of bangers and shit.
Yeah.
Full of bangers and shit. And plus,
How
there's
many
the.
we
songs
got more
per?
coming.
Why don't you break them down by each mixtape?
I believe.
Like, why don't you?
I believe
both
Broken
cover-
Drip has 8 or 9
Okay.
songs on it. 2 of them were released before, the big release.
Okay.
And Boy Emperor, what did that one have?
Yeah,
6?
5 or 6.
5 or 6?
Okay. Any like specific songs you'd like to call out from either mixtape?
All of them. They're all good.
Yeah.
I get that, but like any like that is good for a first listen.
That's tough. I would say for Broken Drip, I would say Corrupt would be a good one. And I would also say, if I had to throw my hat out there for Boy Emperor, I would say Get to Bussin'.
Yeah, that one was pretty
Bussin'
good.
is
Yeah, Get
pretty
to Bussin'.
bussin', bro.
Yeah.
All right, what's up?
So yeah.
What about you, Jesse?
Yeah, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Like
Dude,
your
we
top-
got more
like-
stuff in the works. We're
No,
working on.
like any like shout out songs specifically from
yeah, which
both
one? What do
albums.
you think is the best one? We're covering this.
Yeah.
Well, I would have to agree with Corrupt just because that one's really good.
It's a banger.
yeah.
It's a banger. And on Boy Emperor, I don't know. I mean, No Role Models is really good, but that's kind of like a deeper song to me. So
All right.
Kinda
Really,
a
it really
different
it really
vibe
spoke to
than
you.
what
You
we
really,
know
you really, Pharaoh really speaks to you as an artist when you listen to Pharaoh.
I get it. Emotion's important.
yeah, man. Part of making music.
All right, now it's time we get down to the real shit. All right,
You son of a bitch,
Jesse's
I don't
got
know
a
what
problem.
this. I don't know what this is about, but you son of a bitch, you best.
I don't know, man.
Jesse, this is an intervention.
Yeah.
This is
okay.
the problem with Jesse. All right, because I finally figured it out.
Ooh.
I finally figured out the problem with Jesse.
Damn.
Is it his haircut?
No.
Is it his ears?
No. It's the fact that he's obviously not retaining his semen. So, Jesse, let me tell you about the dangers of jacking off.
Wait, stop. Hold on.
Hang on, I have this subreddit here. Has some very factual information.
All right, let's hear it.
I think Flesh should read through. He's more like a medical minded.
I was once a tycoon.
So yeah, go ahead. Tell Jesse why he needs to retain his semen.
Should I read the whole?
Yeah. Just go. We'll see
Well,
how far we go.
when you're retaining.
No. We'll read the top part.
Why do you attract more women while on no-fap semen retention? I'll tell you why.
Yeah, tell me why.
We don't need Jake for this bit. Fuck him. Ready, Jesse? You wanna hear why you're more attractive to women while on nofap or semen?
Yeah,
okay,
I would
man.
like to know.
Well, when you're retaining your semen, you become more filled with life. You become more confidence and you become more attractive because your face and your body just like has life in it. And for this reason, and this reason alone, you're going to attract more women. I've noticed that when I go long periods of time, I seem to attract more women and sometimes gay men.
Wait,
Isn't
that
because I've been retaining my semen, Jesse.
the longer you go without...
Hold on. Yeah. Listen, I seem to attract more women. And the reason is because I become more confident. And I become more confident because I have my semen. And I'm higher on testosterone. And generally, when you retain your semen, you have better body language, a better posture, you walk with confidence, and anything about you changes.
Okay, man.
The longer you go, the more easier it is for you to socialize with people and talk to people with confidence.
Yeah. Do you have anxiety? Stop jacking off.
When I was releasing over a year ago, when I was just still masturbating, every time I talked to somebody, especially women, I would get nervous, especially around women I liked. I'd get nervous. My voice would thrill. So I'd be like, how are you? And I would sound kind of nervous, but now when I talk, it's like no problem. And before, when I would talk to women, I could barely hold eye contact. It's crazy, but this practice has actually helped a lot with my social awkwardness and my anxiety. And when I talk to women, I can directly look them in the eyes. And I can hold eye contact.
He learned how to be a creep. He learned how to look people dead in their souls and be like, "Hey, baby, what's going on? I can't. Oh, man, she touched my arm.
Another crazy thing that I've noticed, that when I go to a public place, I seem to have women turning around and looking at me, and this isn't something that I just make up. Because I'm just trying to make
Paranoid,
myself
man.
look like a big shot, but I've had friends tell me, hey, I just saw those women looking at you and checking you out, man. I say, those people looking at you. I saw those people looking at you. And it's just crazy because they can sense that shit. They can sense that you have that energy within you. And in regards to sexual energy, men are the ones who give energy and women are the receivers. Women are the leech of sexual energy. There are many reasons.
Oh, this is why I had to,
Oh my fuck.
I had to pull it. I was like, dude, I know I can find some crazy shit if I just go to r/nofap. I was like, that's where all the psychos hang out.
There are many reasons as to why they become more attracted to you, and I just gave you the first one. And the second reason is because
my God.
women energy leeches.
Do you
Women
see-
are
hang
not
on,
used to
hang
men
on,
being
hang-
that filled
Fliz,
with
Fliz,
energy,
before you
semen, and
keep going-
confidence.
Before we keep going, all right, there's quite a bit of it. Do you want to keep reading it? Do you
No.
really want to finish this out?
I
No.
think I mean you should.
Do you
finish
think-
It out. Yeah. You should
Has
finish
it been
out.
entertaining?
I've been
Thoroughly
entertained.
entertaining.
Yeah,
More
dude.
than halfway there.
Okay.
Yeah, more than halfway
I
there.
thought it was honestly longer than it is.
All right.
Fair.
All right, where was I?
There are many reasons they do become more.
Women energy leeches. Women are not used to men being that filled with energy, semen, and confidence. So they will do anything. Dude, I might
Dude,
as
this
well.
dude
Dude,
just
I
loves
should be
thinking-
Audible books
Dude,
for
this
Reddit.
guy just loves thinking about cum. Like, Jesus
So they will do
Christ.
anything to destroy that. I recommend everyone in the sub to watch the movie 40 Days and 40 Nights. Some scenes may trigger you, but it'll give you the needed motivation to go longer. They will do anything to get used to go being a pussy-whipped beta male that will do whatever they want, that will worship the pussy, because they know once you release. Once you go back to ejaculating, whether it's porn or having sex, you're going to become more addicted to sex again. You're going to chase
you're
them.
not even supposed
That's
to
what
fuck.
they want. They want you to become this loser that constantly chases them. I mean, you should chase women, but you shouldn't do it in a way that makes you look
You
thirsty.
should, you shouldn't chase women, but like also you should like. I mean, if you have a whole bunch of sex, you're like kind of a Chad, but also like they're gonna sap your sexual energy, probably. Like, so just don't jerk off, homie. Please, man, just don't jerk off. I care about your cum. Like, what is wrong with these people? What are their values?
The betterment of the future, I guess. When you're on streaks of semen retention, you're more confident, and when you do approach, it's because you genuinely like her, and not because you're trying to bust a nut. It's not because you're being thirsty, and you're like, oh, I gotta get sex anywhere I can find it. No, it is because you spot a quality woman and you want to generally talk to her. I've noticed that when I used to release, I would become attracted to the most garbage, low-quality women. I mean, women that were very promiscuous women. That were very easy to say, because that's all I could get back then. Back then, I can only get that easy woman, because I was a loser.
Jesus
I used to be a
Christ.
loser, and when I started retaining my semen, I started to attract more quality women. You'll attract low-quality women, but you also attract more high-quality women. You attract the more feminine, more motherly
This dude
natured women.
contradicts himself every 2
Women
seconds.
that want to settle down and get married, who want to have children, that's because you are increasing your masculinity, and masculinity attracts femininity. And masculinity and femininity are polar opposites, and they attract each other. So the more masculine you become, the more feminine women you're going to attract, if that's what you're into. If you're into more feminine women, the more feminine women will become attracted to you.
What? That's like word soup. What the fuck was his point there?
So that was the second reason. And the third reason, I believe, that's why you attract more women and women become more attracted to you while you're on semen retention streak, is because you stopped masturbating. So you didn't trick your brain into things that you're constantly getting laid. So when you get longer and longer periods of time without getting a release, your body generally just starts to give off pheromones to the opposite sex to attract them, because it knows that you haven't sex in a while. You like that, boss?
Oh yeah. Man, this is.
It knows that you haven't released that energy
Reading
in a
this
while,
is
and it'll
almost
do
as pleasurable
anything
as busting a nut.
to attract a mate. So the more longer you go, the more women you will attract. But I do believe at some point that you're gonna reach a glass ceiling. And what I mean by this is you're going to reach a point where you're going to stop attracting every single woman, because it's impossible to attract every single woman. The women that are 80 years old are not going to become attracted to a 20-year-old
Wait,
man.
is this that guy's goal?
It's going to be generally women that are fertile from ages of 18 to the ages of premenopause. So before childbearing years are over, and this is because they can sense that you have high quality sperm, and women that are fertile, are going to become more attracted to you because they want that. And those are the reasons.
And those are the.
I want to thank you guys for listening. Said reading, but that was like a whole fic, bro.
Right, it's
Nice.
pretty nice, right? See, that was the one when I texted you earlier and I said, "Do you have any other ideas?" Don't look at that one. You know, I was having problems thinking of it, and that was all I had, and I was like, you know, that might really be long enough for the whole cast, but then I was like, no, man, we need other stuff. So now we got our next segment. It's gas station stories with Hesse and Hake.
He.
All right, Jesse's
tell
going
you
first.
what.
Yeah, Jesse's got a story about gas stations.
No, I got one.
No, you don't.
Let me do one real quick.
No.
Come on, dude. 3 gas station stories. What's swing it here? All right, guys. So one
Oh,
time.
you fucker.
So hold on, dude. You can go after me. Mine's probably not as interesting as yours.
Fine, man.
All right, I'm just the build up. So one time I went in the gas station, right? And I was looking around. And I was like, oh man.
You should probably get closer to the microphone.
And
Be
I
louder.
was like, oh man, looking around like, oh man, this gas station. And then I walked over and I found the Slim Jims. after looking for a bit, walked up to the counter.
Yeah,
And
you
I-
were like, oh man.
And then I was like, hello. And they're like, that all? And I'm like, pack of cigarettes too. And I said,
This is a
and
nice
then
story.
she's like,
Very calm.
and then I paid with my card and I went.
And then you said, I'm Bob Hamilton and I have genital herpes.
All right, Jesse. Try to beat that, stupid.
The fuck? So there was a man. Well, not really a man. He was more like teenager.
Oh no,
Oh, okay.
this is gonna get way worse, Jesse. What happened?
Wait,
right.
So he was parked up at the gas station.
did you lie beforehand during the pre-screening? Did he just give a
No, I
slightly
didn't say
altered?
man.
No, man. I haven't heard this story.
Oh, okay, let's go.
So I wasn't there to witness this, but I did see it on the cameras
Oh, that's not
the
as
next
fun.
day. But
That's not as fun. That's not a real story, Jesse. I've seen a lot of things on cameras.
I'll give it to him. Give it to me.
Fine, Jesse.
so he's parked at the gas station, and then he goes to bust a serve down the road a little bit, like couple
Bust a
cou-
serve
couple
is
buildings
degenerate
over.
talk for doing an illegal drug deal.
Anyways,
Wow, why do you know that?
I'm just, dude, I watched Gangland on History
watched-
Channel.
Can I play with that Kadonga?
No. Continue.
so he gets robbed while doing this illegal drug activity, and they don't just take his weed and his money, they take all of his clothes too.
That's fucked up. And give us a little, paint us a picture. Like, are you in a rural gas station? Is this a city gas station? Are you in a populated area? Is this daytime, nighttime?
It's in a rural area. It's nighttime, but it's in between two major highways. So
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, those are the ones that get robbed. That's fucked up. So they left him stranded in the middle of nowhere naked.
yeah, naked. And he didn't just run back to his car. He ran around the parking lot a couple times and then ran inside the store and then went back to his car to put clothes on. So don't really understand why
Did
he
he have
wanted to
extra
run around
clothes?
naked. Yeah.
Oh.
Hang
on.
It's happened before, bro. You all think he took an L. He was prepared.
No, man. Man, they tried to rob him. He was like probably
He
selling,
ran back to his
he
car,
was probably
but
selling him like PCP or something.
I don't know why
and
he
they
didn't go
tried
to his
rob
car
him, and he-
first.
And he just ate it all and was like ripped off his clothes and was just like, you know, just went fucking ape shit and then ran around and then was like on PCP and had a moment of clarity and was like, I gotta go put on my extra clothes in my car.
well, that's my story.
All right, so I got a story. I got a great one.
I doubt it.
Oh man, this one's pretty fucking funny. So at the gas station I worked at, ways back, there's a bar across the street, and so there we had a regular. He always came in. He got the same thing. He had an order. We knew this guy. Always kind of a dick though. Not gonna lie, But he was a regular, so we saw him all the time. So one day he comes in and he buys double his normal amount. We're like, uh-oh, it's one of them days.
Oh,
Man, like okay, here we go. And so not only did he buy double what he normally got, he then said, I'm going over to the bar. And we knew for a fact this guy drank this shit in the parking lot, which meant he was going to slam double his regular amount and then go over to a bar.
Did you let him?
Hey man, that's not my business.
power to you.
Yeah, dude, that's not my business. So 3 hours later, now it is dark, now it is in the nighttime.
True independence.
I'm out smoking a cigarette and I see him stumbling across the street back over to us. And like I had heard a big commotion right before that. And then he comes stumbling over and I go inside like about before he gets inside and he just comes in and goes, "Hey, I'll use your phone." We're like, "What?" And he's like, "Can I use your phone?" And we were like, "Yeah, man, you can use the store phone. Like, here you go." And he gets it, and he's like, one eye open, like just dotting at it. You know what I mean? Just pecking at it with his finger. And then he's like, "You dial a number for me." And we were like, all right, man, what number? You know, I take the phone. I'm like, what number do you want dialed? And he's like, 911. And I was like, are you sure about that? I'm like, what happened, bud? Slow down. I'm like, what's going on? Like, tell me what's been happening. He's like, over at the bar. This is over at the bar, and the bullshit threw me out. I fell. And I'm just like,
Can you try and do like imitate the voice as well to give it more depth?
man, I'm trying, but it's hard.
I believe in you. Even if it's bad, just stick with it. Like, that's the best part about it. It
All right,
only
and-
works if you stick with it.
All right, and you know, so I'm like, are you sure you want to do this, man? And he's like, absolutely. And I'm like, all right, man. So I dial 911. I hand to. He snatches it away and is like, thank you. Walks away, puts his hand on his hip, puts the phone up to his ear. And, you know, I can still hear because, like, I put it on speakerphone and he's just holding it directly to his face, all drunk, doesn't even realize it's on speakerphone in his ear. So everyone can hear this. So they're like, 911, what's your emergency? And he's like, yeah, I'd like to report a crime. And she was like, okay, like, where? And he's like, is that a bar? And she was like, all right, which bar? And what happened? He's like, they threw me. And she was like, that's okay, why? She's like, are you hurt? And he's like, I strained knee, now on press charges. And she was like, okay, sure, and what's the address? And he turns to me and he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, I tell him the address, and you know, I actually speak it into the phone because I know he's not gonna get it. And you know, they keep kind of chatting for a minute. She says they're gonna send a squad car, and he's like, I mean, yeah, I just wanted to let all you guys know because I mean, if you guys don't show up, I'll be forced to go back there with my gun, and you know, who knows what'll happen. 2 minutes later, fucking cop cars, 2 paddy
He knew how to
wagons, 3
get it.
undercovers. He was fucking, and when they all pull up, he comes walking out of the fucking gas station like, oh, they came really quick. And they're like, get the fuck on the ground. He's like, I just tried to drive home, man. Man, just let me drive home. What? And so then they escorted him home, right? I guess he didn't even get arrested. I found this out later. And then he went out and decided to drive his other truck and crashed it. And one of the same cops showed up on the scene and was like, really, bro? Really? We took you home. Like, we just took your dumbass home. He was going back up to the bar.
Didn't they just kick him out?
Yup. He wanted to go make amends, man.
Is that what he said?
I assume. I mean, I don't know for sure.
Hey,
But
does
yeah.
my hair look cool?
Yeah, man.
What does it look like? What's it look like, Jesse?
I don't know.
What's
man.
it look
looks
like,
fucking hair.
All right, man. That's Vietnam.
Yeah, so this is a new segment I thought up where Flez is going to try to describe historical events to us. How did the war in Vietnam start? What was the crux of the conflict?
Communism.
It's Mike, you're explaining the history.
Communisms. The North and the South, they... No. That's how I felt. And then Russia was like, hey, boy, I'm on your side. And America was like, well, fuck you, dude. I'm on their side. Like, just because I don't like
Are you sure you're not thinking of Korea?
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
No, like, it literally started up the same way.
Oh, okay.
It was all like,
If you say so.
yeah. So.
Alright, then what happened? Speak up, motherfucker.
Then Charlie was in the trees. You see, we went in unprepared, guys. You don't understand. Yeah,
So
we had
fucking
we had
hot in
so
there.
much firepower. Cool. It didn't mean shit. Didn't mean shit. They were smart. They knew these jungles. We were going out, getting sick, getting addicted to their heroin, getting syphilis. Like, it was hell. That's why graffiti art was such a big thing. That was like probably ever since Vietnam, the military has become more like does not want you to be an individual as much.
Yeah, you hear those choppers up above us for speaking this truth about Vietnam?
Now Vietnam, you want to hear how it was really started though?
Yeah.
It all goes back to Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Okay.
Do the research. You'll find it yourself.
Alright.
Google it, bitch.
I've said too much.
Yeah. We're gonna get canceled. So that's all that happened in Vietnam, huh?
Oh, no, dude. So, there's Punji Pits. That was pretty cool. You ever seen Rambo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who hasn't seen Rambo?
I've seen Rainbow.
Has your daughter?
I don't think she can watch that movie yet. I don't think she
My
can
son's watched
comprehend
Rambo.
Oh my!
It was on TV when he was right after he was born. I was like, bet Rambo.
that. Nice.
Wow. I
It
saw the
was.
Terminator when I was 3.
It wasn't on.
Wow, Fles is a liar.
Yeah!
Cancel Fles. Cancel Fles. Jesse, cancel Fles. Cancel Fles. Fles is canceled. Cancel Fles.
Dude, now I really feel like corporate Fles.
Yeah.
Like, that's the full package, man.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I had one more surprise segment that I wanted to do.
Oh, dude, you fucked up the cast outline.
Yeah, I know, but this one had to be a surprise. So, if I could, no. Yeah, if I could, but there's a secret twist on them.
They're gay?
No. Just start coming up with them.
What do you mean?
Just start coming up with your if I coulds.
If you could, like, you gotta ask
Yeah.
a question that starts with if you could.
Yeah. Alright, you guys both thinking?
Yeah, make it good.
Okay, yeah. So the twist is I twist your nipples. Why do you think?
Stop.
No, come on. Why are you guys being so weird
Why
about
do-
this?
why
It's a
don't-
funny new segment.
No, dude, this
Come
is...
on, just.
We're gonna go play ball cup. Fuck you. Let's go, Jesse. Grab your
Alright,
ball
it's
cup.
time for the fanfic. I don't know why you guys don't like that segment. It's a great segment. Stop playing with
I'm
the
sorry.
ball cup.
You have respect. It's called a Simbaga. Right?
All right, Jesse,
Whatever
are
you
you
say.
ready? Are you ready for your fan fiction today?
Read it. Make it sexy.
Nighttime with the Joker.
Give someone a
All right,
hillbilly
actually,
accent.
turn the fan.
I
We
want,
really need to hear the sensualness.
I want you to, like, get...
Oh, fucking turn off, you piece of shit.
Give someone, like, a hillbilly accent.
Don't do it. Try to do the most accurate Batman and Joker that you can.
I'm not
Oh,
good at
Do
doing that
it.
shit, man.
Do it.
Dude,
Man, you gotta make
Ugh.
it sex. That's the sexiest way.
yeah, it is. You just gotta be sexy with it. Just embody Batman and Joker during each, like, lines.
Yeah.
Is that where we're starting? Holy shit.
How fucking long is this?
Come on, man. It's not
It's
that
not
long.
long
It's
at all,
not long.
actually. This is a short one.
Make it sexy.
Yeah.
The
Every
Joker
time-
moaned. He had no idea how he had gotten himself into this situation, but there he was, stroking himself. The only thing going through his mind were the back wings of one who would never love him. He chuckled weakly. Any romantic intention he had ever suggested was always met with a fist in the face, but still, he couldn't ignore those bulging muscles, that solemn frown, that strength. The Batman had done it. He had finally figured out where the Joker's secret hideout was. He looked at the clock, 11:24. He flew out through the open window, ready to stake out the place. The Batman cautiously entered the dark building. As he came up the stairs, he heard a soft giggling. He inched closer, then froze. There in front of him was the Joker, sweating and breathing heavily. When he saw the Batman standing in front of him, his face cracked into a gigantic smile. I don't know
Do
the
the-
Joker accents, man.
Just do the do it. Do the Joker. You know how to do the Joker. You've
No,
heard
I
the Joker.
don't.
Just do it.
Any
Your
Joker
best
you want.
attempt.
Be a clown about it.
Oh, hey, Batsy. I was just thinking about you.
That was
And the
perfect.
Joker giggled too.
Yeah, now you gotta giggle. Now you gotta giggle.
No,
I
that was
did.
the giggle. Okay.
The Batman awkwardly took a step forward. The Joker's
Make it
eyes sparkled,
sexy.
and he tried to control his breathing, which was sort of a difficult task as his hands were still down his pants. Joker! Batman started. Joker let out a small moan, and his
Hey.
eyes closed with pleasure.
Sexy, Jesse. Stay sexy, man.
The
Don't
The
let
Batman
us
felt
distract
heat rushing to his face. The sight of the Joker masturbating in front of him was disturbing and rather mesmerizing. Batman found that he couldn't tear his eyes away from the gasping clown. As he watched the Joker arched back onto the pillows, moaning, something in him stirred while he watched the bizarre spectacle. Oh, come on,
No,
Bessie.
no. That's Joker. You gotta do it the Joker
Oh.
way. Yeah.
Oh, come on, Batsy. No need to be shy. You don't have to just stand there. The Joker purred. At that moment, the Batman snapped back to his senses.
Oh, there goes rabbit senses.
I'll be going then. He turned to leave. Wait! The Batman turned back. The Joker looked at him with lust-filled, hopeful eyes. Don't go!
Why does it sound like he's dying?
Nah, dude, I love this Joker, dude. This is my new canon
This
voice.
Joker is submissive and breedable, bro.
The Batman looked back. A lock of moss green hair flopped over his
Dude,
face.
that is such
Sticky
a
from the
fucking
Joker's
semen
sweat.
retainer.
The Joker licked his lips nervously. Batman watched that little flickering tongue teasingly out of reach, and before he knew it, he had crossed the room and pressed their lips together. Joker, Batman whispered. The Joker giggled quietly.
Do a giggle in that voice.
water,
Do a giggle in that voice.
Do the giggle. We'll give you the water after the giggle.
I'll pour some.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, man.
Give me the water. Don't drink it till do the drinking.
There's a water shortage, Jesse. Just giving you enough to wet your whistle. Because that really puts some lead in my pencil. Do the giggle. Okay.
Did we finish the intro? The channel trailer? Can we put that in?
Might have to revamp it.
Why? Why do I feel like this? The Batman thought wildly. Sure, the Joker was attractive. There was no way around that, even with the scars. Women would surely throw themselves at him if he weren't so menacing.
Wait, so this is technically Heath Ledger Joker too?
Why do you say that?
The scars. That's the Heath.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know, he got dropped in a vat full of chemicals, you know.
No, you didn't know.
And I mean, what about the Jared? It could be the Jared Leto Letterman Joker, because you know he's so damaged. He's got all those scars that he calls tattoos.
Yeah, we'll
and you
see
know,
that. We'll
and
see those
he
tattoos.
goes Batman. You know, he doesn't say the T, he just goes Batman.
Well, it's because of his grill.
How's it going, Batman?
I'm just expecting. Dude, ODB should have been the Joker.
Oh fuck. Okay,
Give me
keep
your-
reading, Jesse. Make it sexy.
Make it sexy.
We just had to have that little break, you know. We're all semen retaining, you know. Can't go busting.
Yeah, we can come close, but like.
Oh, where the fuck was I?
Even the scars.
Even with the scars, women would surely throw themselves at him if he weren't so menacing. The Batman growled at the thought of someone else touching his clown. The Batman's eyes widened. When did he start thinking of the Joker as his? Probably during the fights. His mind suggested it was harder to concentrate on his train of thought, though, with the Joker so teasingly vulnerable underneath him. Suddenly, the Joker bucked his hips. Come on, Mats, do something already.
You know what you sound like? You sound like Conky from Trailer Park Boys. It sounds like he's doing Conky, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm doing my best.
I think it's perfect, dude. It is my headcanon for Joker.
The Batman hesitated. The Joker whimpered. Then, with a boldness that surprised both of them, he snatched the Joker's hands and pinned them onto the bed. The Joker waited, breathless. Shut up, Joker. The Batman growled. The Joker gasped and tried to hold in a moan as the Batman began to leave. What?
The leave. Hot kisses.
Began to leave hot kisses down his chest. He groaned and focused up on the ceiling. In a matter of minutes, Batman had made his way to the Joker's twitching erection. He seized the tip into his mouth.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Batman sucking the Joker.
I didn't expect this.
Watching the Joker's flustered response, he gently inserted more of his swollen member into his mouth while the Joker twitched and shivered. When the Batman began sucking on him, though, the Joker couldn't hold in his laughter anymore. The Batman found himself welcoming the sound.
Do the laugh.
You gotta laugh. He started laughing.
No, that was a giggle. Do a laugh, like a belly laugh.
Yeah, you gotta get a.
I'm just gonna read this, man.
Oh, come on.
The
Alright.
Batman
Look
found
at
himself
mercy.
welcoming the sound. He continued his harsh licking and sucking until both of them were covered in his pre-cum. He withdrew. Bats! The Joker whined. Don't worry, I'm not done, Batman said. He removed the cape and flung it to the side. The Joker waited impatiently as he removed the rest of his clothing. Why didn't you... Wait, who is that? Is that Batman?
No, I think that's Joker. Because Batman was tripping, yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you take off the cowl as well? He whispered. That has nothing to do with this.
It's almost as good as his Yoda.
I forgot about Yoda!
The Joker let it lie at that since Batman forced their lips together again. Batman's hands roamed his back until he gave Joker's ass a hard squeeze. Then, without warning, he shoved the first finger in. Joker saw stars. He almost blacked out from the intense pain, but after a moment, it receded. Hey, who knew you were so rough, Bats? Batman said nothing, but smiled grimly before adding another finger. The Joker groaned, then gasped as Batman
Do it,
found a
groaning,
spot on him that made him
gasp.
tremble all over. No.
This is what it would sound like normally.
I'm okay.
Just come on, dude. Give me. I want to
Bats!
hear the Joker
Oh, bats! The Batman smiled as the Joker whimpered underneath him. He stroked the spot repeatedly, making the Joker moan weakly. Turn around. With trembling hands, Joker awkwardly twisted himself onto his stomach. Batman stared at him for a second,
He's scared.
then reached to the Batsuit and retrieved a pair of handcuffs. Joker turned his neck slightly. Wait, what are you... In a matter of seconds, the Joker's wrists were secured to the bedpost. Joker stared and laughed.
Do a laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Bats.
No.
Oh. Oh, Bats, you are full of surprises, aren't you? Batman squeezed one of his hips. Ready? He whispered huskily. Oh, shit.
Do it.
Oh, shit. After all this time, now you ask permission to... Oh, shit.
All right.
Joker shrieked with pleasure as the Batman thrust himself into him. Even while gasping for breath, the Joker still managed to laugh wildly. The Batman slammed down into him again, hard. The Joker moaned, a harsh sound covered with lust and rapture. Harder, Batman, harder! He hissed. The Batman obliged and slammed into him roughly once, twice. Soon they found their own rhythm to go by. And Batman stroked the Joker in time with every thrust. Joker screamed in ecstasy. Say my name, Joker. Batman said roughly, say my name. Ah! Batman! Joker screamed out and came into Batman's hand.
What came into his hand?
Yeah, he was.
The
stroked
sight of
now.
Joker's
Oh.
climax set off the Batman zone, and he came inside the Joker. They lay there exhausted and covered in sweat. Hey, Bats! Thanks! The Joker gasped. For what? Batman asked. His breathing labored. For staying! Batman looked down at the clown's pale face, his beautiful eyes, his wild and permanent smile. You're welcome, he whispered.
Alright, good fic.
I need some fucking water, dude.
Great fan fiction.
All right, guys. I don't want to fucking do this show anymore. Like, seriously,
was
what
long,
the
dude.
fuck? Why are you so bad at turning off shit?
Dude,
I want
nothing.
to change the narrative again.
No, you're not gonna get to. This is mine.
String, bro.
What? You're gonna blow a string?
I'm gonna ball and string, bro.
Jesse, no, retain